You played in Portugal last year. What was the name of the team?
Oh, it was Casablanca Estudiantes in Portugal.
Really? Can you describe the experience, what it's like for an American to play over there?
Yeah, first of all, it's like the language barrier. It's kind of hard. So when you get there, really nobody speaks the language, so you got to kind of adjust. It's almost like going to college the first time, and you don't know nobody, and you're a freshman, and you go into a dorm. So it's kind of the same thing, but just in different, broader scale. So that's pretty much the only really difference, and just the culture. It seems like most of the country trying to get that American culture now. So it's kind of like you hear the music, so it's kind of like you fit in, but it's kind of like you just don't know because you're not from there. So it's just kind of like a culture shock, basically, more than
you run into a McDonald's and you're like, I got enough of that back home.
Yeah, you got enough of that back home. So you get the McDonald's, you get the Outbacks, you get the steakhouses, you get the Taco Bells, you get all those places. So, it's kind of like you being right back at home. So that's the funny part about it.
Talk to me about the level of basketball. How good are the European players become?
Yeah, it's definitely caught up as far as like the quickness of the game. As you can see in the NBA, it's kind of more finesse basketball game now. The lane is bigger, so it teaches you more to shoot and to get the fundamentals of the game. So they definitely caught up as far as like the guard play and the big man. Everybody can play, so you can't take it for granted. It's not just a cakewalk no more. It's not like a JV league over there. It's definitely caught up. So, and then being from America, they expect you to come out there and really do your thing. But then you see the comp. Sometimes it's kind of like, whoa, I don't think I can do as much as I can, But you hold your own, and and you just keep playing. That's all.
Where'd you go to college?
Well, I went to DePaul for a year. Then I went to Xavier, Louisiana. Yeah. And I just came out last year and went over to Portugal this year. So I've only been out of college going on 2 years now.
So when you're in Louisiana going to school, did you ever hear anything about the European League? How did it come back and you said, you know what, I got to take a shot at this?
Oh, well, my coach kind of told me, like, he asked me, because I was just going to school and I just love to play. So I didn't think, I can play at the next level. And then what happened was I went to a guy named Brendan Sir. He he used to be the scouting director of the Pistons. He kind of had a camp. It was actually at Hoops Gym.
Okay.
Came down there, did my thing at the camp. He kind of put some names out there for me. Got some contests, got me a few workouts with a few teams, NBA teams like Denver, Memphis, even Chicago. And I got a few workouts, did good in mini camp. And then just Tony Baroni, who was now the coach of Memphis, kind of made a couple calls for me and got me to Portugal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, coming playing at DePaul in the area, did you grow up here?
No, actually, I grew up in Tennessee, actually.
Oh, you did?
Cordova, Tennessee.
So obviously, you've heard about Tim Grover?
Oh, yeah. I got his workout book. Kind of charged too much for it, but I got it. The Jump Attack book, I picked it up, and it works. I started using it, and it kind of worked. Not to give him a promo, but it definitely works.
It helps,
man.
Man.
It helps, right? But it did help, though. Yeah.
One last one for you. Okay. What advice you give? I mean, for you now, you played in the league in Portugal. Why come back to this now?
Because I'm trying to get to a high level. I want to get to a Euro Cup. That's pretty much for anybody that play overseas. Kind of know the difference between the Euro Cup and the private leagues they played at. So basically trying to get to a bigger level. I want to be on NBA TV. I want to play in the Euro Championships. I want to play for the Maccabis, the CSKA Moscows, the Estudiantes Madrids in Spain. So I'm trying to get to different leagues and try to step it up. Plus, it's a good benchmark to see where the game is at. To see where you fit in, see where you need to work on. It's summertime, it's a good time to work out. Get to be a reunion for some of the guys who have played overseas you've seen. So this is good. And plus, not too far from here, so it's just in Chicago. It's just perfect, perfect situation for me.
You a rock star in Europe? Are all Americans rock stars when they get on the court up there?
Playing in Chicago, some people see you, seeing the program and things like that. I actually did the Nike Battleground, so I did the Team Chicago versus Team New York. So some people are like, oh, use that guy from Battleground. So, sometimes you get known because they know your game. Some of the coaches see you play, so they know your game. So not too much pressure, but they expect you to do well. So hopefully you can transfer that into the court,